So with this, I'm going to try to do a step-by-step, somewhat detailed video on this. That way, if you're experiencing hood wobble when you're going to speed limit, that you can do it yourself by installing some hood pins as well. So pretty simple process. Just going to take some time locating and actually lining up the pins right where I need them to. So enjoy the video. Here we go. And that's how you do that. Today's video focused on the Jeep hood. We're going to be installing some custom hood pins. So you might have seen it on other fiberglass or race style hoods where it has to hold it down. Right now the only point of contact is the center latch like normal, and when I go the speed limit really fast, the sides tend to wobble. So what we're going to do is do an unboxing as well right here with the custom hood pins that I bought, and set screws, hardware, striker pins. It's a push style pin, so I'm going to install 2 of them right there. Once that's on there, you're just going to have to push it and that will unlock it. So I've located kind of the best spot that I want to. I'll put a picture up on the screen here in a second, but closer on the first tier right about here, and that's going to hit the core support right where I want it to. First things first, the old hood pop. Going to be removing the trim plastic pieces, the rubber molding for the hood. That way I can actually expose and drill into it with the hood pins and where I'm going to locate them at. So both sides come off. You're going to have some safety clips here. Flathead screwdriver to take care of them. Be gentle. They're plastic. Plastic, carefully remove it, pop it out, and just like that. Pull it off the support pins. Anyway, I can actually get it all the way out of the way just by sliding it over and pulling it back off. Alright, this is the other plastic piece. Let's get this out of here. Do is I have to pull the wrap off first. That way I can actually drill into it and not bind or twist this off of here. So I'm going to rewrap it afterwards. So this is a white carbon fiber. The camera's picking that up, but the weave is there, and I think the next wrap that I do is going to be a black carbon fiber, and that way, just as you see right here, you don't see all the fingerprints on there. So I'm going to remove that here. That'd be the next step. Alright, double checking location here. As you see, I popped off the front assembly. Push this up here. So I got lucky. So I got a Jeep, 2014 Jeep SRT, and there's holes already here in the core support, which match up to where I'd like to let it sit, to where the actual pins will be. So I'm not gonna have to drill in there, but I'm still gonna have to measure and make sure that it drops in place. So with this, a couple more clips, plastic clips, and then two 10mm bolts that connect it right to the fender, side of the fender there. So took those off, carefully pried this forward, let it drop, that way I can actually get my hands in. So I have both striking pins on here, and all the way up, snugged up. Now I'm going to rest the hood down, put a little painter's tape on the hood, and a little marker on top. When I close it, hopefully we can mark the location, and you know, center line, that's where we need to drill at. So that's the next step. So pins in the existing holes in the core support, snugged up, they're all the way up. I put a piece of painter's tape lined up where that strikes. Now I'm going to take a paint marker and put that on top, and we'll see just where that lands. Oi! Lift up, and we have our mark. We have our mark, our drill location. We will center punch that and get started with the drilling. So I marked it. I did a center punch, and now it's time. To do the initial hole. Now, after locating the first pinhole, remember that the hood changes angles as it goes down, so instead of drilling straight into it or straight up, I have to keep the continued angle and figure that part out as it goes down to get the initial hole to pop through the top of the hood. There we go. Yeah. Look at that. Perfect. So I'm making a mess over here, cutting the fiberglass out. Oh, you have to make the first hole big enough for the ring, the lock ring, to go on there. I'm gonna clean this up and then center the top locking part on this side and go to town on that. But I'm gonna clean up my mess first. So we'll get in there.